And we are live. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Real and Virtual Outdoors for the third consecutive night. The last night of the night time streams, for a little while at least. My beautiful wife will be home tomorrow. And
your handsome brother will be gone.
And my ugly brother will be gone, who I have back there fixing cookies. So if you see him in the background, I'm working him hard. I am going to drop the link in chat continuously tonight. And we are going to play some games and talk. I have 4 people in here already. I see my friend Chris Everett was first. There's Miss Ashley Pretty Brady there. Lance McCouguy, the Hawaiian fisherman. Scott Swift. Hello, Scott. Susquehanna Stan. I got 50K now driving. Stan and I have been multiplying the truck driving game, and boy, have I got a video for y'all to see on Tuesday. All right, Nick's here. Hello, we're coming in fast, hot and furious. All right, I'll give everybody a chance to get in, and we're going to get this show on the road. I'm going to drive around the lake like an aimless idiot, see if I can't catch a few fish. These virtual fish are the best type of fish to catch because you don't have to clean them and you don't have to freeze in order to do it. It was raining. You said it. So Stan's excuse across the board is when he wrecks the truck, it's always raining. But wait till y'all see the video, and I think you'll see that it was probably driver error. Because I intentionally got behind him so I could record it, and boy, did I catch something good. And that'll be on Tuesday's live. We're going to show that. Unfortunately, Stan's got to work that day, but we're going to show that video. And then we're going to, him and I is going to try to get together and do a multiplayer truck driving game. It's going to be interesting, folks. I'm fixing to tell you. Stan has graciously took the monkey off my back of being the worst driver that ever was. So, oh, Joy, how are you? All right, we're going to get on this lake here. Now, listen, I'm going to drop the link throughout the night. I'm on StreamYard. Somebody wants to come up on panel, you're welcome to come up. I got the screen up over the StreamYard, the game screen, so I may not see you come in the basement. So if you come in the basement and I don't see you, say, hey, fool, I'm in the basement. All right, let me consult with my map here and see where I want to go. I want to go. I got a map that I'm looking at that I've got marks on. It's just a map that I created. We're going to go over here to the rock pile to start out with. Let's do that. Let's go over here to the rock pile. He said he's a novice. Yes, sir. At best. We're going to go around the corner over here to the rock pile. There's a pile of rocks up here on the bank. I'm going to hit this first. Right along in here. Now, if you're like, how does he know where he's going? I made me some manual maps. Well, on the computer, of course. I'm fishing a plastic worm here. with a Ned rig head on 30-pound line, I believe is what this is. Stan gonna have to slow down. That's your problem. You try to drive too fast. I'll say this point. I did not know that you could turn the truck over in this game until Stan done it. We decided to go live for a little while. Like I said, the wife's still gone. She'll be back in the morning. I'm sure my brother's ready to get rid of me. It's fun to jump the railroad track. Stan driving a truck is like watching a rerun of the Dukes of Hazzard. It's a lot of crash up derby going on in that. Driving that truck is not easy. That game is not easy. I'm fixing to tell you. And the thing that I enjoy the most about folks is when they start playing something for the first time, and especially when they've been watching me do it, and be like, "You can't drive, Troy," and then they get on there and they wipe out the world and flip the truck over and knock cars plumb over in the next month. And they're like, this is not so easy as it looks. And it's not. I've had a few people come and started playing the hunting game like, this game's not easy. No, sir, it's not. It's quite challenging. Scott is in the basement. All right. We'll just bring Scott right on up here. Hello, Scott.
Hey, youngin. How you doing?
Well, I'm doing all right. How you doing?
I'm not bad.
Yeah.
It's not today, Day.
Not today.
Not today, buddy.
Not today. All right.
No, I figured out what the plumbing lake was outside, and that was
a
bunch of horse manure, but just the way they plumbed it in, and it's like, no plumb in PVC like that. Whatever. Put the fix on it, and it'll be all right. Didn't take very long.
Well, I've been coming up. That thing sound like about a transmission in it.
Yeah, Troy, don't pull a muscle patting yourself on the back.
Well, Stan's got me off the hook. Stan has got me off the hook.
You tell him, Buck.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah.
How you doing? How's your day today, Mr. Troy?
Well, it's all right. I sit around and watch a little bit of football. And
there you go.
Yeah, everything's kind of off the keel with the wife gone. You know how that is.
Oh, I know that.
When
Oh
Mama's
man, do
gone,
I ever know?
it's kind of strange when Mama's gone. So
Oh, start the road. Susquehanna State is driving now. We're in trouble.
hey, you ain't never lied. But she'll be home in the morning. I'm sure she's going to be tired. Her and her friends have been out
Oh boy.
partying in New York. So
On a Sunday night?
why, yeah, they
Oh hell, I can't even do that anymore.
they ain't
They
working
must
tomorrow.
be youngins. They must be youngins because I can't do that no more.
She took the night off. I mean, the day off tomorrow, rather.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, she took the day off because
Oh, there you go. Good day to stay home and get hammered if you want, but don't be out there driving around. Whew. Nine more.
she took the day off, and they'll be going to. I went to a concert, and good Lord, ain't no.
wow.
She'll come back hoarse and won't be able to talk. And
Yep. That's usually what works.
but anyway, long as she has a good time. I told her not to bring no men back unless they made $100,000 a year.
Oh boy. Hey, Big Slim, how you doing, buddy?
Yeah.
Good to see you.
Don't bring no strange men home unless they make to live here unless they make $100K a year.
Yeah.
Uh,
I did that once. Most of the time I didn't make that much, but once in a while I'd make it. I like them years.
yeah.
But I worked myself to death to do it. And that really was a booger.
I pick on the company driver. Stan, I hate to tell you this. Now, Stan is telling me that what he told me today is when he gets a little better at this game, he wants me to hire him to drive for my company. I got news for him. He's gonna have to learn to drive a lot better in a little bit because what I seen him do today. Good night. I cannot wait to show that video on Tuesday. I laughed the whole time I made it.
All right. Yeah, I watch some of those on YouTube sometimes where stupid drivers out on the highway. The truck drivers gotta ditch them and whatever. It's like, Jesus, are these people really that stupid?
Yep.
Man, they just cut them right off and throw on their brakes and everything else. And I'm like, holy cow, those trucks can't stop on a dime. They're 80,000 pounds.
No,
and they're loaded.
You can ask Stan.
If they're loaded.
Them trucks can't turn going 70 miles an hour either.
No, they don't turn. No, you can't turn that truck on a 90-degree curve at more than about 5 miles an hour.
It's hilarious.
But I see this all the time. You know, I got a few of them on my channel and what have you. And I just look at this and I'm like, how goofy are these people?
What's so bad with video game? It sucks when it's real life.
Oh, this is real life that I watch. I don't watch those video games.
Them big trucks, they cause a lot of wrecks here.
Yeah.
He said, I think I threw banana peels out on the drive on the highway.
Oh, Susquehanna. They only do that in the bass tournaments, buddy.
Yeah, he's gonna have to change his name. That's Mario Andretti Friedman stand there.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Could you imagine somebody in NASCAR eating a banana and throwing out his net when they're running 200 miles an hour, especially on the curve? Oh, boy.
Could you imagine riding in a race car going 200 miles an hour?
Oh, I love it. Hi, Uncle Barry.
I'm your Huckleberry. Hello. Hello, hello. How are you?
Hi, Huckleberry.
Joy's over there. She's making, she's getting ready to make coffee for the morning crew and all that good stuff. And don't look clean up, but she's here, just so y'all know. Hey, Buck.
I got
Out
I
here.
I got
Yes,
my brother
sir.
back there making cookies.
All right. Out here, the biggest thing is these guys will, bananas in a boat, I guess, are bad luck. So out here, these guys will stick a banana, you know what I'm talking about, on a stump. Well, the lake has got stumps sticking up 3-4 feet out of the water right now. And they haven't filled up yet.
And there's bananas all over the place.
And they had a special crew go out there in the last tournament and pick up all the bananas.
They had a bass tournament and they put a bunch of bananas out there. It was hilarious.
That bass tournament wasn't worth a darn. I mean, it was a bunch of nobodies. I mean, they were somebody in their world, but
Hi,
it wasn't a very good turnout.
hi, Buck. Hi, Big Slim. Great to see you guys.
She's catching up on you now. Watch it.
Yeah, I am. I'm back.
Watch it now.
Hey, hey, Stan. Don't let him lie to you, Buck. The only reason I wrecked is because I was laughing so hard at him.
You wreck a lot in that truck there, huh, Troy?
Well, I reckon I do. I've got a lot better at it, but the thing of it is that steering on that thing is so doggone sensitive that if you're not paying attention to what you're doing, you're certainly going to wreck it. And
Well, Troy, you gotta pay attention to when you're out there driving. You gotta pay attention to what you're doing.
well, I know it, but the problem is today that I was laughing so hard at Stan being behind him, watching him drive, that I wrecked myself.
Oh, no!
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, so you and Stan are competing?
Yeah, we were playing.
Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah,
we're playing multiplayer.
Oh, okay.
And
See, I just don't do the games. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're all right.
But I enjoy it. Yeah, I was watching your hunting video and that one with the fox that went running through there. I'm like, shoot the damn thing. You never did shoot it. I'm like, oh, I can't watch these no more.
He's like, shoot it. He's all screaming.
Shoot it.
He's screaming.
Dang it, Troy, shoot that damn thing.
He was screaming at the screen. Shoot it, Troy. Shoot it.
You had a couple really good shots on it. And nothing.
I shot it one the other day with an bow and arrow, and he turned on me. By the time I shot him in the butt.
Oh boy, that had to hurt. Troy, You're a great man.
I
I
appreciate
wish I
that.
was. I wish I was 10, 12 years younger, and I'd take you out hunting with the real
Oh,
McCoy.
I've been hunting. I've been hunting a lot in my lifetime, and
All right,
I killed many a deer in my lifetime. But the
there you
weather,
go.
the weather is just so cold now that I just don't mess with it much. I'm going.
Yeah, we don't. You don't either.
Yeah, I don't do very well.
Yeah. Scott can't do it no more either, Troy. He can't.
Yeah,
That's
well,
not want to.
He wants to, but he can't. You know?
My body won't let me.
yeah, it's
My
just too
brain
cold.
says yes, you can, but my body says, "Oh hell no, you ain't going out there."
Yeah, your mind tells you can still do it, and you get out there, you can do it for 30 minutes, and it's time to go home.
Yeah.
Yep, that's about it.
That's it right there.
Oh, I used to do duck hunting, and man, it was cold and wet and rainy and what have you.
What's it doing now?
He's driving some speedboat. He's gonna put that thing up on the beach here in a minute. The rate he's going.
I'm headed over to the next spot. Yeah, let me tell
I
you
like
something.
it.
Tell you something about the last time I hunted. I was trying to
Oh
kill
boy.
a deer, and it's freezing cold, and I was about to freeze to death. And
Yes, sir.
I hunted 2 days in a row, and I hadn't killed one. I was about to froze myself to death.
Yeah,
And
me too.
so that next morning, I decided, well, I'm not gonna go. I need to lay off for a day and try to warm up a little bit. So
You
my
bet.
brother calls me on the phone and he says, "Hey," he says, "Was you asleep?" And I'm like, "Well, I was, but you ruined that." And he's like, you want some deer meat?" And I'm like, "Well, that's why I hunt. Yeah, preferably." He's like,
There
"All right."
you go.
He said, "I'm sitting here at the kitchen table right now drinking coffee. I can shoot you a deer right now if you want me to." I'm like, "Hell yeah, go ahead and shoot it." So he shot one. I'm out there freezing to death, and he's sitting up there in a robe and shot a deer out of the front door.
Oh boy.
That's the way it works. Yep. That's
Now
the way it works.
that's enough to make a guy mad.
There you go. Last one I got was an antelope.
There's an antelope in Colorado.
It was good eating.
Yeah, it was. It was really good.
That's the hardest. One of the hardest animals is skin, though. Jeez.
Yeah.
The skinning them. You're skinning them, and you got this thick old hide and all they're on them. And,
Yeah.
oh my God. They're good eating.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, Joey and I ate up to less a deer and the antelope. And
Yeah, we did.
down here in Texas, I can't find a place to hunt, so
Yeah,
keep trying.
it's a doggone expensive if you don't own a place. You really can't afford to do it anymore. $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a gun. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm
it
not
is.
going to pay that.
We're not still going to pay that. We are not going to pay that.
I got half an acre, but it's. And once in a while, a deer will kind of walk by here. But when they're walking by, they're on a 100-mile-an-hour sprint.
And they don't come on our property.
They do, but
They
they
go
don't.
just outside of our property.
Stop
And-
being a
Yeah.
backseat driver, Buck Williams.
We do, Buck.
Troy, is this a crappie tournament or bass?
Oh, no, hell no. This is a hunting channel now, buddy.
I got a lot of backseat fishermen in here.
He's fishing.
I gotcha. Yeah, I fished for bass before, but I won't keep them because everything I've heard about them is they get them stupid little worms in them. And I'm not.
Well, they do, but it's certain times of the year. You know, they get them everywhere. We used to get them in the farm pond. They get little worms in them and stuff. But
Yeah, it's right underneath their skin, and I'm like, nah,
yeah,
I'll pass.
But I love the crappies and the
Oh,
blue
the
cats.
crappies, and
blue cat
blue cat, and channel cat, and
and the flathead.
bluegills.
Yeah,
I guarantee you, I'll eat
Yeah.
I'll eat bass. I don't mind
Yeah.
eating a bass.
Yeah.
But
Hey, up in here.
Hi, Aaron.
How you doing, buddy?
It's good to see you, buddy.
Hope you're doing well tonight.
Must be a crappy tourney. A crappy tourney. Stan, really? You know what? Crappie is damn good fish. I don't care
It
what name it
is.
says.
It
It is. I love crappie. I do. I love catfish, and I like bluegill, and I like perch.
And bass is in the perch family,
Well,
just in case anybody didn't know.
I don't like bass. I like perch. I don't like bass.
I've eaten bass before,
I don't like
but I'm not real fond of it.
My dad used to cook bass, and they were not that great.
Well, that's because the way your dad cooked them.
Well, yeah, probably. Yeah. Crappie sucks. I hate crappie. What is wrong with you, Aaron?
That's okay,
Oh,
right?
he's
Hey,
lying.
that's
he's
crappie.
lying.
Aaron, that's your personal opinion, and I ain't gonna hold it against you, even though I will.
Crappie's good. We eat it all the time. We do. I love crappie. I do. It's some
Yeah,
good
he's-
stuff.
Just
He's
like
lying.
me.
That's all he does. Hardly. That's all he does. 90% of the time is crappie fish, and you know
Yeah.
he ain't throwing it back.
Yeah, that's
He
it right there.
loves crappie. He's
Hey,
trying
this.
to be funny.
I
Hey,
got my PB. Hey, hang on. Buck Williams says I got my PB crappie, 17 inches.
yay!
All right.
Way cool, buddy.
That's awesome. That's awesome, Buck Williams.
I don't know. I've seen mine back here on the wall, but
See, Aaron loves some crappie. Okay, good. Because I'll tell you what, I love the hell out of it. I do.
don't make up your mind, will you please?
He's just messing with you. He's messing with you.
He's a duck case.
He's our
Hey,
friend.
Troy, is this guy gonna catch anything, or are we gonna just sit there and watch the back of some old head?
You do realize that I am that guy, right?
Oh yeah, Troy.
Yeah, Troy is that guy.
Don't put
Are
the-
you sure?
Yeah, he is that guy. He doesn't know how video games work. buddy.
Where do I get some place where he gets a fish? Somebody, Troy.
He's going. There you go. He's going to try a new
I
location.
like that spot.
Yeah.
Troy, you need to be a little closer to the bank, buddy.
Okay. He's all right. This is going to be a good spot. Trust me.
Uh-huh.
You're
Yeah, I'm that guy.
Yeah.
Well, he ain't no very good.
And no, he's still not, is he?
Oh my God.
I'm sorry, Troy, but you ain't doing very good right now.
You don't know how video games work. Oh, Troy, we love you to
And
death.
Troy, you need to put a hula popper on that rod.
Hula popper, huh?
On that clear water like that. Put a yellow hula popper on there, and then you might get fish.
Stan says catch a tree. Yeah, well, there you go.
Snag. I done hung it up.
Oh, darn.
I got
Yeah,
it.
well,
No, you need a hula popper. It's on top of the water. A yellow one works really good. Guaranteed.
Let's throw this rabbit trap.
guaranteed. I love how you say guaranteed. It's
Guaranteed.
guaranteed.
What you
Yeah.
got? You got a buoy out there you're hooking onto or what?
That's
Look at a buoy out there.
that's
Yeah,
an
that's
icon.
And see, that's
That's
Shows
a
me
what?
what the lure's doing.
it tells him what the lure's doing. It's an
Oh.
icon. It tells him what the lure's doing.
Well, lure ain't doing very good. You better put a different lure on.
Oh, Scott. You don't understand video games, buddy.
I guess not, because if I was out there that long on that
Well, they try
glass
to make,
Clear Lake, I
they
would
try
have
to
caught
make it as
something by
realistic
now.
as they can.
I'd put a beetle spin on there or something. I'd catch a fish.
Beetle spins. Oh my god. He loves them beetle spins, Troy. I'm
Yeah,
telling you.
purple and black.
He loves his
Oh
beetle
yeah, I
spins.
used to fish with beetle spins all the time. You phone
Hmm?
Oh,
All
I've
right,
caught catfish. I've caught crappies. The hell is that thing?
It's a
I
bluegill.
don't know what the hell's with that.
That thing on the screen.
Oh, it's him. Good strike. See, he got a good hit.
Huh?
Shut up.
Okay, let's go to winter fishing. That's an ocean fish.
I'm trying to explain video games to him, Troy. He just doesn't get it. He does not understand it. I'm like, oh wow, okay, it's okay. It's funny. You're in a boat casting at the bank. I know, Stan. Really? That's
There you go.
that's kind of my point. Yeah, that's kind of my point.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Hey,
you're
Stan.
correct.
Stan, here's an idea. Are you ready for this?
Well,
Wait a minute.
that's a start, I
Wait.
guess.
Wait.
I fix to start some crap right here. Stan, here's an idea. Why don't you buy this game, and then me and you will do a live, and then we'll see who comes out on top.
Yeah.
Oh, that could be fun.
That would be fun. That would be fun.
I'll give you 2 months to prepare, and then we will do a 1v1
Oh, boy.
on the live.
Oh my god.
Oh, that would be fun.
That would be fun.
Let me know, Troy.
Yeah.
I want to watch that one.
Come on, Stan. Take up Troy's challenge, buddy.
Yeah.
Come on. You could do it.
He ain't
I
gonna
know
do
you
it.
can.
One more bonehead guy that he's got fishing for him. He ain't worth a darn.
This game is on Steam.
Yeah. It is.
Yeah. What Buck Williams say?
Nicole has Steam.
Huh?
It's on
Oh.
Steam. Nicole has Steam.
Yeah. Let me check my map here. See if I can find a better
Man,
spot.
you guys are too funny.
Oh,
Susquehanna is my buddy.
yeah.
I don't care what nobody says. I really like that guy.
Yeah.
And Lance and Buck and their character keeps happy all the time.
Everybody.
And her character.
Now it's gonna rain on me, of course.
Up in the air, you're a good friend too. Another character out there.
Kevin Fishes. Hello, Kevin. Hey, Stan, it's raining. It's raining, Stan.
We see where the thing is.
Can you fish in the rain, Stan? You can't drive in it. Can you fish in it?
Kevin Fishes, hey buddy, how you
Yeah.
doing? Okay, I'm watching. Come on, Troy, catch something. That
I'm
ball
working
that
on it.
guy can't catch nothing. You tell him he needs to change his selection of lures or something out.
Oh, I got a big selection of lures.
You know, on a glass clear lake like that, he needs something that's on a top water lure, like a hula popper, jitterbug. This guy ain't got a clue.
He's like, challenge accepted. All right, we are on.
There you go.
I'm gonna beat you like a redheaded stepchild.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness,
All right, I want to see this one.
that's gonna be fun.
Oh, it's funny. I'm
You guys sit today, and I'll be there.
I'm gonna put a yellow hula popper on just for Scott.
There you go, Troy.
There it
You
is.
told him. Well, just so you all know, my son said he's taking me fishing on my birthday, weather permitting. He might have to. We buy a broa. No, I'm not going out there. Maybe stone weather. I'm just not going to do it. But I'm going fishing on my birthday. That's in March. Towards the end of March. Yeah. He might have to. By then.
Lead the plate.
I can just leave the plate.
Yeah, how many's there?
I don't know, like maybe 20.
All right, you get 3 and I get 17.
Okay.
Hey, Troy, you need to find a different fishing buddy. This guy ain't doing very good.
I am that guy.
Well, I won't say, buddy. You know, on a clear lake like that, where the water's that non-ripply, or it's not doing anything. Jesus, come on, buddy. You knew better than that.
Try it in the trees. Be quiet, Stan. Up. I crashed. You got to be kidding. All right, I got to load it back up. I crashed.
Okay.
No, boy. There he is.
I put our best.
Who's that behind you, Troy?
This is a cookie maker.
Oh, okay.
That's my brother. Yeah.
All right. Hey, brother.
How you doing?
He's not quite as handsome as I am, but he'll do.
He might be able to fish better than you, because your bull-headed guy that's fishing ain't doing you no justice.
I don't know why that game crashed. I'll be back in a minute.
Troy, you're a great person. See now, Buck, I've always had better luck when the water was just level, or whatever you want to call it, clear.
I ate too many cookies. I'd be sick.
Yeah.
Jitterbugs, hula poppers, especially the yellow one with the skirt. That was always my go-to in the morning.
He says I got it made. Made in the shade.
Top water actually works better with a little ripple on the water. Yeah, it does. Top
All right,
water
okay,
works good.
Well, a little bit of ripple there, but that bald-headed guy ain't doing you no justice, buddy.
I got it back up there now.
I ain't tell you that, but he ain't doing you no justice.
Let's see.
Can you make sure Sadie goes to bed?
Hey, Chris.
And turn that light off? I'll turn. Okay. Thank you.
Jebba, hey, Jebba. I'm not sure who you are. I haven't seen you
What's
around
up,
before,
Jebba?
but hey.
What's up, Jebba? Jebba's got a gaming channel too.
Oh,
Awesome.
Yeah.
that's great.
Well,
What, the bald headed guy decided to put it
a little
both
while
the dog?
ago, and then I crashed for some reason, Jebba. So we're back on the water now. So
All right. Hey, Troy, go to the right.
go to
To
the right.
Right. A little more right.
You got me going in a
There you go,
circle.
right there.
What are you doing? What?
Now, go out towards that little island looking thing, but stay to the right of it.
What are you doing?
Right
want
here.
cable. Yep, there you go. That's probably a good place. That's probably a good
Just
place.
stay to the right of it, buddy.
At the point of the island is where you're gonna
Yeah,
get. That's where you're gonna catch some fish, buddy.
yeah. You
You
gotta
think
get
so,
on
huh?
the point.
Yeah, you gotta
Don't
get on
try.
the
I'm
point.
trying to help you a little bit. Oh, there's that guy again. He can't fish for the lick. Yeah, poor dummy. Come on, Troy, catch us some fish.
I got to get the right lure here in my hand.
All right.
There you
We're
go.
gonna go. We're gonna go.
Now, is
There you go.
this morning or evening?
Is this what?
Is it morning or evening?
This is morning.
Okay.
Good. That's a good thing.
And you need to get that jitterbug on there or hula popper.
You
Stan
were
says
hula peppers.
Oh, they work great in the morning.
Yeah, Stan says, slow down, man. You were
I
flying
can
in that
drive
boat.
fast like you.
That's all right.
Yeah. Oh my god. Okay.
Oh, holy cow. Man, what'd you do? Cast 100 yards?
Yeah.
My guess. Holy cow. Need a little less weight too, buddy.
He said a little
You
less
can't
weight.
sit that far, you got too much weight on.
If I don't quit eating them cookies, I'm gonna have more weight than that.
Oh boy. Oh, you keep eating them cookies, I'm coming over and join you.
I be eating them too much of them cookies.
I like cookies.
What kind of cookies did your brother bake?
Sugar cookies.
Sugar cookies?
Uh-huh.
Oh my God.
They're my favorite. I like sugar cookies.
I like sugar cookies and I like chocolate chip
And you like peanut butter.
and peanut butter sometimes.
Yeah.
No, wait a minute. You're at least 100 yards offshore and you're casting up on the bank.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's funny.
You're throwing a Danny Stone rod or what? Jeez.
Chocolate chip equal win. Yes,
Yeah,
Jim.
there you go,
Yeah,
Jim.
Jim. Chocolate chip are pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They win.
I've eaten everything I wasn't supposed to eat, and the wife is gone.
Yeah, you don't tell Colleen what I fed you while.
And not only that, I've smoked while she's been gone.
Oh Lord, Troy.
Oh, my
I know it.
She's gonna kill you.
You know what I told her, don't you, Joey?
What?
What's that?
She got ready to go out of town. And I
Oh,
told
you
her,
made her go down.
I said, I'm just gonna tell you before you go. I said, I'm probably gonna smoke electronic cigarette.
Oh well.
Yeah,
There
that
you
happens.
go. That happened.
Well,
That happens. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
while you gone, and she said, you know what she said to me?
What?
She said, you better not. I said, well, baby, I wasn't asking you. I was just telling you in advance I was gonna do it.
There you go.
There you go.
You, I smoke, but I don't light a cigarette until probably 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah, he doesn't.
And then in the evening, if I'm on somebody's live, I'll smoke a couple.
That's something I got.
Right. That's about it.
Well, you're a good man.
I don't need a heart attack yet,
Yeah.
but I still like them.
When wife is out, Troy goes crazy.
Yeah.
E6 and sugar cookies. Oh my goodness. I'm telling you,
Ain't
Troy.
nothing wrong with these
You
things.
know what? Troy, you're living it up, buddy. When she comes back, you know you ain't gonna do that stuff.
You need to have your brother buy you a little bit of Fireball.
Oh, I've got.
Yeah, just a little ones.
No, he doesn't.
Just a little guys.
No,
I got a
he doesn't.
bottle of Jack Daniels in there.
Yeah, he does.
Oh, I used to drink Jack Daniels
You know
like
what, Troy,
who's going on style.
don't you go there, buddy. Don't you go there.
Hey, drink some Jack.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm with
I,
I
I don't anymore, but
I'm with
I drank
Colleen.
it some.
I used to.
I'm trying to keep. I'm with Colleen. I'm trying to keep you out of trouble, brother.
I ain't really much of a drinker. I never was.
No, you were not. So don't
Except
start
for-
now.
I tried good things.
So don't start now, buddy.
And quit
Except
shaving
over-
the back of your head.
Except on a cruise ship, and I got drunker to go on that cruise ship.
Well,
Oh boy, I bet. Hey, polar bear, Chad. Haven't seen you for a while.
as Troy
Great
commented,
person.
or you just gonna pretend to catch something?
What are you doing at the moment, Chad?
Come on, Chad. He's trying.
He
Okay.
shaved the back of his head for some reason. I don't know what the hell that's all about.
Oh, it's good to see you guys. Thank you for coming in. You know, I hope you guys hit the thumbs up for Troy because
Yeah.
he deserves it.
Yeah, he does.
Okay, y'all. Hit
He's a
the,
great person.
hit the thumbs up,
He
please.
said, "Do a shot."
Yeah, no, you are not doing a shot.
200 miles.
No, Colleen will kill us. No,
Not
we're
this late.
not. We're
Not
not
this
including him to do that. No, we're not.
And where'd the island go there, Troy? Where's the
what?
boat going? I don't know, speedboat you got there. It's like wicked.
He's just moved a little bit. He didn't
Yeah, well, you need to go back to that island.
He's
The fish are hanging out around that island. I know they are.
Shush. Drive the
there's
truck,
a
do a
fish.
job after every 200 miles.
There you go.
Oh, Buck, you're not helping. You are not helping.
Oh, Buck's all right. He's
Buck's an
I gotta-
instigator, damn it. He
I
is.
gotta take one on here now.
Can't think of his name.
Buck's an instigator. Yes.
Oh, Buck ain't no
John
win.
Holiday is who you're thinking of. Yeah, John Holiday is another
John
one.
Holiday and
Yeah,
what was
and
it?
John Wiggs.
John Wiggs.
Yeah, those are all.
Oh, John Wiggs, he's in trouble.
Y'all are instigators.
You guys are all my friends, though, you know.
You know, Troy, everything that happens tonight, I'm going to tell Colleen, right?
She won't be surprised.
I'm not saying nothing, Troy.
You know what? You know what she'll say to me tomorrow, don't you, Joey?
Yeah, I do.
She'll
Troy, I ain't saying nothing.
Wait, listen. What will she say, Troy?
She's gonna come in the bar and she gonna give me a kiss and she gonna say I missed you and then she's gonna ask me if I had a good time. There's a big bass.
Well,
And then after she's asked me if I had a good time and I say yes, did you smoke? Yes. What did you eat? Yada yada. And she's gonna be like, hope you had a good time because it's over with now.
yeah,
There you go, buddy.
that's exactly what she's going to tell you.
Oh, that's a little guy.
That's exactly what
That's a
she's
little
gonna say.
pounder. Come on, Troy. You gotta get a bigger one than that, bud.
That's all right. I don't think it's bigger now.
Well, if he wants to win that tournament, here in a month or so against Susquehanna.
Oh, Scott, come on. All I got to do is catch a 2-pound fish to beat Stan.
Oh man, that's a burn. But
That's all I got to
but
do.
you
Beat
know
me too.
You know what? It's the truth, though. All he's got to do is catch a 2-pound fish, and he probably beat Stan. I Stan,
I'm not saying nothing.
Stan, I love you to death, but I'll bet you Troy can beat you.
Hey, Jeremy.
I'll bet you Troy can
There's
beat you.
Jeremy. Hello, Jeremy.
Hi,
Jeremy,
Jeremy.
Chad, Gemma, Buck.
Yep.
I hope I got it right. Chris got him earlier.
Yeah.
I hope I got you all guys. I don't know who the bald-headed guy that's fishing for Troy is, but he can't fish for a lick.
Yes, he can. He just caught a fish.
Oh, he finally caught one.
Had to find the right lure.
It's not as easy as you think it is.
It's
Not on video games, okay?
This
It's not
game is
as
not. I had the other fishing game I play a lot is a lot easier.
Yeah.
This one's a little more
Yeah.
harder.
Yeah, the
I
other
hear ya.
game he plays is a hell of a lot easier. This one's a lot harder.
Oh, this one's almost as bad as that one hunt one where you're up in the firehouse and animal walked right past in front of you and you take a shot at it. I don't know what happened.
This bass fishing game here is the one they do the online tournaments on. It's made to be a little harder.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
I see his bait sitting there and they ain't moving. What's he using? A live worm or a live minnow or wood?
A spoon.
A spoon?
Yeah.
A spoon?
Yeah, he's using a spoon.
Well, I got a whole drawer full of spoons.
Well, yeah, they ain't got no hooks on them. They only catch you. They don't catch fish.
Oh,
There you go.
well, I used one earlier.
Look, I got another one. See?
They caught me for half an hour.
Yeah, I did.
I got another one.
All right, about time.
Yay!
Come on, buddy. Get that big one. I want to
Yes.
see an 8-pounder.
I'm gonna give Stan something to look forward to. Oh, it's a
I'm
big old
playing
crappie.
Call of the
Size
Wild
crappie.
now.
What the hell is that thing?
Stan is playing Call of the Wild.
That's a crappie.
What the hell kind of fish is that?
That's a crappie.
It's a crappie. See?
No,
Yeah, it's a crappie.
don't look like my crappie that's up over there.
Well, it's a virtual crappie.
Oh, it's a virtual crappie.
There you go.
You got
No,
You don't have no
White
fillets.
venison. Jebba said it's
Oh, you guys are
white
killing me.
venison. It is good.
You guys are killing me.
Stan, you get this game about. You pick which lake you
You know,
want.
I'm gonna. That guy's got his hat on backwards. I'm gonna reach out there and I'm just gonna slap his hat off.
His head.
Catch a fishing ball-headed guy.
Hi, Lance McCugai. What the
Lance.
hell kind of white crappie was that? I know, Lance.
That's what I was
That's
asking.
what we were saying. What the hell kind of crappie is
You
that?
look like mine over here.
Yeah, the one you got on the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah. Scott won the. Was it number 3?
I got number 3.
He got the 3rd largest crappie in Iowa in what year?
1976.
1976. Scott has a crappie on the wall, y'all, that he won the 3rd largest crappie in the state of Iowa in 1976.
At that time.
At that
Did you
time.
say 1976 or 1876?
I know. right?
It might have been 1776.
I know. It should
You
have been.
never know.
It would have been 1776, probably. I'm telling you, he's older than dirt. You know, Troy, he went to school with Moses, right?
I do.
Him and Moses were in school together. So
And
they-
I invented a rock.
And he invented frog. Yes, he did.
Hey, Lance,
Hi, Lance.
I have a question. Have you ever mounted when you're bourbon looking things?
Yeah.
Not, mounted, but did you ever have one taken to taxidermy and had it mounted?
Those bourbon, I had never seen a bourbon until I met Lance. And
They're
he
like a dogfish.
and he showed us, and I'm like, well, that's a dogfish. Well, we call dogfish in Kentucky, but they are cool looking fish. They really are.
They're pretty cool.
And I like watching them fish for them. I do.
Yeah.
I like watching Lance.
I see other guys catching them all the time up there.
Did you
They're
know
big.
that? Did you know on the new fishing game that we now
I'm
have?
sorry, Lance. I see a lot of guys catching them.
Let's watch it. Okay, go ahead, Troy. Sorry.
Did you,
I'm sorry.
that's all right. Did you know on the new fishing game we not on this one, but on the new one we have burbot now.
You have bourbon?
Yeah,
Yep.
they do. The new
They
fishing
added
game
bourbon.
has bourbon on it.
Well, I've never been in a state that I know of that them bourbon looking things.
Lance said
Then a lot
no.
of states had dogfish that look just like them.
Lance said no, Scott. I have not. But if I get the Wisconsin state record, I absolutely will.
There
Well,
you go,
that's
Lance.
cool, Lance. But
That would be
got some,
way cool.
you got some cool. Those bourbon are cool fish. They really are.
I mean, I've seen a couple of them you caught that were
Yeah,
they're pretty decent.
yeah, they were.
Um,
They're interesting.
I don't know what day it was. It was yesterday or day before. And two guys were catching bourbon looking things. And they were
Yeah,
humongous.
they were humongous. They were cool. They were cool looking fish.
They still look like a dogfish.
A what?
A dogfish.
In the South, we call them dogfish.
Yeah, they do look like a
Yeah.
dogfish.
They
Uh-huh.
look like a dogfish.
I'm sorry.
I mean, they're probably not the same, but they
I
do.
don't think they're the same.
They do look like a dogfish. In the South, we have dogfish. So
Yeah.
that's pretty much what.
Anything from south of Wisconsin.
Yeah, that's kind of what we
And
call.
then they got a mouthful of teeth.
Yeah, they do.
Oh boy.
But
And
now,
I raised one for a little while and hey, damn it, I gotta let this thing go.
Lance says they taste great.
Oh, I bet they do.
That's what he said.
I'll bet
I'm
they do.
well,
I bet they taste really good.
but I think a bourbon and a dogfish is two different fish
Oh yeah, they are.
because a bourbon looks more brown and spotted and
Yeah, the spots are different.
yeah, it's different. The dogfish is has like a catfish skin, and if you try to get the hook out of the mouth, the whole inside of the mouth is full of teeth. And it's turquoise.
Yeah.
That's the best I can describe it.
Yeah.
So
It is different. Dogfish is different than a bourbon, but they do
I'll
look cool.
tell you what.
yeah, Chad, you're a simple as snakehead.
Yeah, they do.
I'm gonna tell you what. I tried a drum, not willingly. Some friend of mine slipped me a piece of drum.
Yeah.
That was the nastiest creature I ever eat.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know,
Yeah, Joy caught a drum out here.
I caught a drum and I put it back. I'm like, I ain't eating that thing. No way,
I
no
should
how.
have thrown out the back,
No.
but I didn't.
We threw the drum back, and I was like,
I don't think it survived because it was all right.
It was,
pretty
a,
much dead.
it was a pretty big drum, but you
It's
know,
like 4 or 5 pounds.
oh yeah, it was a pretty big drum. I caught it off the bank, and we had to pull it up over these rocks, and Scott had to crawl down there on the rocks, and it was hilarious. It was hilarious.
I'm in my work boots and I'm climbing down through these rocks. Rocks are like, hey, big.
It was funny. I said, "Don't fall." I said, "Don't fall in the water." Yeah.
The hell is that? Look at the goddamn thing out here.
Yeah, and it was.
Hey, Lance, we'll look at that tomorrow, okay, buddy?
I sent you a picture of the bourbon I cooked last night. Okay.
All right, we're going to look at tomorrow.
Very cool. I'm going to look at it right now.
Oh, Joy's looking at it right now. She can't wait. She wants to look at it Christmas.
I am. Yes, I am. Oh, wow. Okay. That looks good. That actually that looks good, Lance. He cooked it like that. That looks good. I'm telling you. I'll bet it turned out pretty good, Lance.
What did it taste like, Lance?
Yeah. What did it taste like, buddy?
He says
Was it flaky
like
or?
cod,
Oh, okay. It tastes like cod. I love cod. I do.
and the cod that you get in the grocery store, that stuff is that stuff we get in the grocery store here. It don't have no taste.
Yeah, it doesn't.
I hear you.
It's like they bleach it.
Well, yeah, it is kind of like they do that. Yep.
Yeah.
It is.
It's like it's like they're more interested in it being white than they are at having any taste.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it right there. Well, it's like them selling that what the hell is that Chinese shit eating, well, crap eating fish, and they sell it as tilapia, and it's not.
Yeah,
I can't think of the name of it, but it's a fish that's just yucky. It's yucky.
Damn River Boys. Hello, how
Hey,
are you?
River Boys. How you doing, buddy?
I had a friend of mine talk about Chinese food. I got to tell this. I had a friend of mine, and he was a plumber.
Yeah.
And people on the Chinese food restaurant called him to come work on the plumbing, right?
Yeah.
And it was one of them old buildings, and he had to go up on the roof or something. And he got up to the roof, and he looked down, and he said, "There's a big hole cut in the ceiling." And he got to looking, and he said they had them chickens on the laundry line, and they was running them up through the ceiling over a piece of and running them over a piece of aluminum and cooking them in the sun.
Mm-hmm.
And he said the flies was all over.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
He said he called the health inspector, come out, and they shut him down. He said he had about 4 or 5 chickens up there on a clothesline cooking them on the roof.
Oh, I believe that. I do. I do.
Golly.
Well, they had a place
They
had a place in Portland, down the street from where my son worked, and they found a whole bunch of cat skins and cat tails in the trash can. They were serving cat meat as chicken. They sure were. Yeah.
Oh, when I was in Iowa,
yeah, it's
there was probably, I'm guessing 300 cats running around the neighborhood. And then we had some, I'm thinking they were Korean people move in next to us.
Oh, when all the cats disappeared?
Within 6 months, there was the cat one in the neighborhood.
It's true that it is the truth.
I think they were Korean. I'm not sure.
I don't know. They were Asian, but they moved in, and all of a sudden I told Scott, I said, all the cats are gone. All the cats in the neighborhood were gone. And I could not figure that out. So I think she was catching.
Well, it's here too. We had 1,000 cats running around here, which I hated. I'd shot the tail off of one,
Yeah.
turned into a bobtail. But now all of a sudden we got two. Now what's going on? I know a couple of neighbors are trapping them and just drowning them because, they're wild cats. But now all of a sudden they're all gone.
Oh, that's terrible, Aaron. He said they closed a barbecue joint for cooking dogs after they lost a dog fight. It was made into pulled pork
God.
sandwiches. Oh, man.
Oh, that's not good.
That's terrible.
That's
Man,
bad.
That's like going to the local Chinese food place and getting Mugu Gai cat.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly it. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, in the Philippines, they serve monkey meat
Yeah.
on those skewer-looking things.
Yeah. Scott, you see monkey meat in the Philippines, and they
They're good. But I'm not sure if I was eating monkey or cat or what I was eating. Man, it was pretty darn good, whatever it was.
Golly, could you imagine?
Yeah, people, it is amazing. When I was in Mexico, me and my sister, we ordered this chili, and it was really good. It came in a little bowl, and we're walking down the street, and I'm like, chili con gato, and I'm like, so I asked this guy. I said, I speak Spanish, right? So I asked this guy in a little while down, I said, como se dice, which means what does it mean? Gato. And he said, cat. And I'm like, oh my God, we're eating cat chili. And my sister, she started spitting it out on the sidewalk, and she's all wiping her mouth off with the napkin. And I'm like, oh my God, we were
eating it. You might as well keep eating it.
we were eating cat chili, but you know what? It was really good. I hate to tell you that, but it was good. But my sister, she lost it right there. She's like, oh, are you kidding me? I'm like, como se dice gato? And he goes, cat? And I went, oh my God, we're eating cat chili. We had no idea. That was funny.
My wife
I've
would have
eaten
died.
muskrat, I've eaten beaver,
Yeah.
I've eaten raccoon,
Yeah.
barbecued raccoon.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something about my wife. If we go somewhere to eat and
Yeah.
and it ain't clean, my wife ain't gonna eat there. She'll leave. She's like, she ain't doing it. And
I
we
hear
went
you, and I've heard that.
we went to
They
a
get
Chinese
hungry.
food place to
Up
eat
in the
Chinese
mountains,
food.
they put a mule down and eat it.
We went to eat a Chinese food buffet one time, and she says, "I want to look around before we eat." So I said, "Okay." So she walked over there and she looked around a little bit, and she walked over to me. She says, "I don't want to eat here," and I'm like, "Okay, what's wrong with it?" She says, "The counter smells like fish, and the shrimp still got poo in it. I ain't eating." So we
Oh,
left. She won't do it.
yeah. I've eaten a lot of wild game.
So have I.
Possum, I just, it turns my tongue, so I won't eat it. But, pretty much everything I've trapped. When I was trapping heavy, I ate it. And there's the back straps off of like a bobcat, or I haven't eaten a coyote leg yet, but about the only one I didn't eat.
I know some
But
people that eat possums.
Yes, sir.
possum,
Yes, sir.
I'm not a fond of possum.
In Eastern Kentucky, if we couldn't shoot it or fish for it or grow
Yeah.
it, we didn't eat it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
So
right.
I ate a lot of possum, a lot of raccoon, a lot of squirrel, a lot of whatever they could get.
Yeah.
We ate what we could get. We damn sure did.
If the price,
You know?
if the
the
price of meat
possum,
don't
I
start
didn't
going
care
down,
for.
we're going to be back to eating possum.
What's that, bud?
If the price of meat don't go back down, we all going to be eating possums.
That's right. Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah, eat more possum.
Yeah.
I don't really care for it, but
I'll
if
eat
I
it.
have to, I'll eat it.
Yeah, I will. I'll eat it.
And then we
Yeah.
got these little stupid squatty squirrels down here. God, these
Yeah.
things are terrible.
They told us everything was bigger in Texas. Well, the squirrels are not bigger
They
here.
look like chipmunks.
They're little tiny squirrels.
They look like
I'm like,
chipmunks.
are you kidding me? The squirrels in Kentucky were 10 times bigger than these are.
Oh, these guys are
These
small.
are little tiny squirrels. I'm like, pfft.
The deer is small.
Yeah. We have fallow deer, which are little tiny deer.
Yeah, they're spotted deer.
We have some whitetail, but they're further north of us. But yeah, we got these little fallow deer, which are like they're baby deers. You know what I'm saying? Compared
They
to
might weigh 100 pounds.
they might weigh 100 pounds, 80 to 100 pounds usually is what they are, and they're just. I'm like,
Look at the better chicken looking things.
chicken.
Those things that get out there on the road.
You ain't saving
The
them mountain
black
oysters
one.
for me.
Black
I ain't
ones?
eating them. I ain't eating no nasty
The black
mountain oysters. I'm
chickens.
gonna tell you that. You get into somebody
Your
else.
granny or aunt or somebody raised them.
Oh, the banties?
Yeah. No,
What?
they're the bigger chickens.
Oh yeah. Okay, I know. What
We
you're
got these other chickens out here. Somebody's got. They get out on the road. They'll get my shotgun out there and shoot them once in a while.
Polar Bear said he'll save all the mountain oyster for you, Troy.
Yeah, don't do me
All
no
right.
favors. Don't do me no favors.
Rocky Mountain oysters,
Oh,
they're not so bad.
I
If
tried
you
them
don't,
once.
if you haven't had Rocky Mountain oysters, you guys are missing
if
something.
you don't know what you're eating, they're okay. If you know what you're eating, it's hard to choke down.
I'm fixing to tell you. I'm fixing to tell you something. Are you ready for this?
Okay, go ahead.
The only D's nuts I'm gonna be eating is the kind that comes in a can. I ain't eating
Okay,
that mess.
okay, there you go.
Troy.
They're not that bad. They're really not that bad if you don't
My
know
daughter,
what you're eating.
I'm
my
trying.
daughter ate them, and she said they tasted just like a tenderloin.
They do taste pretty good. They do.
I must
But
have got a bad batch.
you
I
don't
must
need
have got
to
a
know.
bad batch because when I eat
You
them, they
must
were
have.
horrible.
You got a bad what?
You said
I must have got a bad batch of them.
Oh,
'cause I tried
bad
'em,
batch.
they wasn't so
And
good.
they tasted terrible. Okay, well then they ain't know how to cook them. But if they can cook them right, Troy, they're not that bad.
You come down here and I'll get you some. And Joey will cook them.
Yeah,
I guarantee you, they'll just taste like a tenderloin.
I can cook them, Troy. Trust
Oh,
me.
man.
I can. I can cook just about everything, but I'm telling you, I've tried to cook possum probably 50 or 60 times, and it never turns out. Possum is nasty. It just is.
It's just, it's not a taste I like.
I've tried cooking it every way to Sunday, the way all my aunts did, and I cannot cook possum. It's stringy, tough meat.
I've eaten skunk before.
Yeah.
Once I took the lions
Well,
out,
I wasn't eating no damn skunk.
and it wasn't too bad.
You got something?
No, you go left.
Chestnuts.
Yeah, that way. Yeah, you go that way, buddy.
Jam River Boy says, chestnuts, you got something in your mouth. Yeah, there you go. Well, you really don't know that. You don't. You know, you don't. If they're
Well,
cooked right,
Skunk is good eating.
I did eat them.
Once you get the legs out.
so Troy didn't have them cooked right. I'm sorry, buddy.
Yeah, I
But
did eat them.
if you have them cooked right, they're not that bad. They taste,
About oysters?
yeah, they taste like
Oh
tenderloin.
my.
They really do. They taste
God.
like tenderloin if they're cooked right.
Yeah. They get breaded.
Yeah,
Oh, if they're cooked right, they're just
they're good.
try.
Hi,
They're really good.
hi, Donar.
Hey, Don, how you doing, buddy?
Great to see you. Hi, check coin rings.
Hey, Chuck.
It's great to see you.
Oh, pay.
There's
Okay.
Chuck.
Oh, pay the parking meter. You want to take over?
Yeah, go ahead. Go
All
pay.
right.
Go pay the parking meter. You're fine.
I'll pay the parking meter and Joyce take it over.
Are you okay?
No, I'm fine.
He always says I'm fine, and then he's like, "Oh hell, I fell down." He's all right. Oh, good evening, Donar. It's great to see you, buddy. Thank you for coming in. You know, that's really awesome.
What's that, Don?
Yeah. It's good to see all of you guys come in here. I hope you're giving Troy a thumbs up. You know, I do. I hope you guys will remember to hit the thumbs up for him, okay?
Hey, Joy, has Scott been working? I mean, not Scott. Mike been working because he wasn't on Friday.
Yeah, he had to work ridiculous hours on Saturday, and I think he had to work today too.
I bet
So,
he's thrilled.
oh man, he worked like 14 hours on Saturday.
Oh God, he's
It's
gonna be mad.
crazy. It is crazy. They're making twice the amount they made last year with half of the people. And one of my other friends, she told me that she works in a factory and her line used to have 12 people on it. Now it has 6, and they expect them to produce the same amount as they did when they had 12 people. That is crazy. That is crazy. You know, it's just not right.
And,
Yeah. They're expecting twice as many people to work. They're expecting half the people to do twice the work.
and he probably ain't getting no raise neither.
No, he ain't getting no raise. No. And it's like my son Randy. He works 10 and 12-hour days every day. You know? And that's just crazy. It really is. It's crazy. It's right down there at the bottom.
Oh, there it is.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
know, but all over the country, people are saying that they're expecting the same amount, less people to produce the same amount, you know? So for every 4 workers, there's 4 that ain't working. And that ain't right.
Now, how the hell are you going to support the American economy that way?
Yeah, exactly.
You know? Doggone it, guys.
Yeah.
They don't really care. They just want.
Yeah, exactly. They don't care.
Hey, Donor.
They don't care, Paul. You're right. They don't. Yeah.
No, we got that boat guy. They can't catch a fish for a lick. We don't need the boat in the right direction. Jeez. Man, I'm seeing areas all over the place.
I got a
Where
spot.
that guy could aim his boat.
Okay, hush. She's going to a new place. Shut
Right,
up.
right there.
Shut up and give
Right
him
there on your left.
You see this rock pile right here?
Your left, sorry.
Give him a break.
No, not that far left. The other left.
He's all right. Leave him alone.
Yeah, right there. To
Yeah.
your right now.
No,
That's where fish
that's
will
good
be.
right there. Yep, right there is probably good. There you go.
Oh, doggone it.
Give him a break.
I got him.
I am giving him a break.
He's got it. Yeah, see, he's got it. So shush.
I got
mister.
this spot. This spot is marked.
Okay.
I got
All
a
right.
map I'm
All
looking at.
right.
See, he's got a map.
You got a map.
Yeah.
I did. I go around these lakes and I fish these spots and then I make a manual map. So I've got X's drawn on a blank map that you can't see.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, see?
All right.
There you
You
go.
make all that map.
Yeah.
Hey,
got-
Troy,
What?
I got a shot glass.
Look at that.
What?
7
See?
pounds.
There you go.
A little bigger than the last one.
There you
Hey,
go.
Stan, that's what you got to look forward to.
Yeah,
There you go, buddy.
that's what Stan has to look forward to.
There you go. I guess I just don't understand this virtual thing.
Somebody told me one time, they said, well, do you have a fish finder? I said, well, yes, sir. I said, I cast my line
Instead of
and I
baby.
wait for the fish to find my hook.
There you go.
There you go. That's my fish finder.
There
I
you
don't know what y'all are doing, but
Yeah, we got two trading on the
Yeah.
boat, but I never
We do.
turned one.
we do.
I
And,
ain't turned them damn things
and I
on.
told him, I said, my fish finder is throw the line out there and find the fish.
Oh, that was a nice one there, buddy.
Yeah, it was.
Stan
You
called
got
my
a bald-headed guy. He needs to work a little harder.
Stan
Well,
called my
brother.
fish a baby. You see that?
I saw that.
Yeah, I
A
hope
baby.
I
And
hope you
Stan
get this
said it
game.
was a baby. It wasn't a baby, Stan. Come on, give him a break.
That's a nice one. That's probably, I'm guessing 4 or 5 pounds.
Huh.
You get
Oh
this game.
man.
You get this game. We're gonna do a 2-hour live tournament. I'm gonna beat you like a red-headed stepchild.
Oh
There you go.
Lord. Oh Lord. See, that's good.
I'm ready. I want to
Hey,
watch that.
hey, Ned, how are you? It's good to see you, honey.
Hey, man.
That was a spoon.
It's great to see you. Thank you so much for coming in.
Always using them lure things.
Was that bait? Shut up, Stan. Oh,
No, he's using them dang lure things.
hey, if you guys could hit thumbs up,
Yeah,
for
hit
Troy,
the thumbs up on
please,
Troy's.
please do. Okay, please do.
If you want to share somebody out, share
Hey,
them out.
Jody, look. Jody's asking for a spoon of Vegemite.
Oh, see? There you go. Hi, Jody. It's great to see you.
Hey, Jody, I
Thank you,
got a spoon over here in the kitchen there.
thank you for
Yep.
coming in.
Oh, you bet.
Oh, man, we appreciate you guys so much.
Oh, Jody is so cool.
Jody.
Please hit the thumbs up, and if you can,
Yeah.
please share Troy out. Okay,
Yes,
please do.
he's a great person.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. And you know,
And you know, if anybody else is in here
yeah,
and you see somebody, share them out too.
yeah, share them out and pick them up.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
on again.
Yeah, you are. Come on. You
Come
can-
on, bring it on, guys.
Come on, buddy.
Ladies,
Just stopping for
Bring
a
it
little
on.
bit. Have to go to bed so I can drive all day tomorrow. Okay, Don Arlen. Thank you so much.
hey, Diane.
Thank you so much for coming in, honey.
Yeah.
We absolutely appreciate it.
Yeah.
All of everybody that's come in tonight to Troy's, thank you so much for being here.
Yep.
You know, he's a great guy and he deserves it.
I got him
Yeah.
just
He does.
by chance, but
Yeah.
he's a great man.
I didn't
Thank
decide I
you.
was going to do this to about 9 o'clock.
Yeah. Thank you, Don. It's 10:24 here. Huh.
I don't care.
All right.
Here you go, Stan.
Woo!
It's part of your whipping right here. Uh-oh,
Who's
look at
that?
that.
You're gonna pull that old bald-headed guy in the water. Well, that's a little better one. Oh, that's a good one. That's right.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
guessing.
what old Stan's got to look forward to.
Hey, you want to come over here?
I'm guessing it's 5 pounds.
Come over here.
Okay, I'll come over there. You come over here.
Okay, yes, sir.
I near a shot.
Okay, I can do that. I can do that. Come on. Come over here.
He said the scales broke.
Come on.
Yeah, that one?
I got another one. Yep.
Oh, wow.
I told you I had a hot spot right here.
Yeah, you got a hot spot. Come on, baby. Okay, ready?
I need a shot.
I know I'm gonna get that. You come over here. Okay?
Fine.
Come on.
Hang on, guys.
Come on.
Switch
Take
the
time.
chairs.
Take your time. No hurry. We don't run on ceremony around here. You know that.
All right.
Take care of yourself.
Yeah,
That's a good thing.
it'll be all right, guys.
Yeah.
It'll be okay. It's okay, honey. It's okay.
Here's a big old drum. I seen them Cincinnati
Hey,
Bengals.
Neil, how you doing, buddy?
He said Stan's taking screenshots of my spots. Probably is.
Congratulations, Dale.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not sure what you won, but congratulations.
I'm glad them Bengals won. I got a football contest going with a friend of mine, and I picked them tonight, so I won that game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That'll work.
we got a trophy on the line.
That works.
Oh, Chris.
What's the money on that one, Dale?
I want to. Hi, Indiana Chris.
There's Matt. Hello, Matt.
Damn.
It's great to see you guys. Dale, it's great to see you, buddy. Yeah. Thank you for coming in. You know, we appreciate it. If you guys could hit thumbs up, that'd be great.
Yeah, hit the thumbs up for Troy.
You know, if you could share it, that'd be even better. But you know, that's okay. Hey, just hit the thumbs up, please. When you come in,
You guys are doing awesome.
it's great to see you guys. It really is. Thanks.
Hey, Matt, I seen that picture of that big old 10-point. That's a nice looking deer.
Yeah, that was awesome,
Golly.
wasn't it? That was an awesome deer, Matt. I'm telling you. That was pretty cool. I was like,
deer.
wow. Wannabe Outdoors, Matt. He got
Hey, wannabe.
he got a 10-point deer, and it was pretty awesome. I was like, wow.
Whitetail or mule deer?
Whitetail.
All right. That's pretty good.
Howdy to everyone, Indiana, Chris said. Well, Chris, that's kind of lazy, okay? Howdy to everyone, because you don't want to type everybody's name in, right?
I do the same thing.
Scott does the same thing, and it drives me crazy.
So bad.
Scott will say, hey, everybody. I'm like, because you don't want to type in their names. Oh, Donner. Don, you don't have to do that for me, okay? You don't have to do that for me at all.
I'm on again.
But thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Donor.
Yeah, thank you, Donner. Yep.
You're a gentleman and a scholar.
Yes, sir, you are. You're a good guy. You know, there's a lot of good people in here tonight, Troy.
Yes, it is.
You know?
It's fun, folks.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. You know,
Yeah.
It's
A lot of
pretty
people
awesome.
went through some pretty hard times here in the last year or so.
I don't want to clog up Stan's chat. Indiana Chris said, I don't want to clog up Stan's. Clog up his chat, Chris. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Do it.
He deserves it.
Stan loves it. He absolutely does.
You just
He
told
loves
me
it.
that.
All right. See, now there is 18 pounds of fish out of this one spot.
Susquehanna.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
What happened?
He got 18 pounds of fish out of that one spot, Troy did.
Oh, way cool.
Well, that's cool. See?
What kind of fish?
It happens. Who cares?
I care.
Well, who cares? It's a video game. Who cares?
Stan.
Oh, it's a video game. Oh, yeah.
Hey, you
that's
ain't
right.
supposed to run up
I
on with the
forget.
truck, Stan.
It's not like he's gonna cook them. Okay, you can't. You can't cook virtual fish. Scott,
Good.
Oh, I forget. Sorry, Troy.
Scott's big thing is, well, can I eat it? That's what he always says when we go fishing. A lot of people don't realize that. Some people fish just for the sport of fishing, and I get that. I do. But a lot of times when Scott and I go fishing, we're fishing to eat the fish. So Scott's always, his big thing is always, well, can I eat it? I'm like, well, no.
Stan, I'm so sorry. Hope it
Here's the
didn't
rule.
end in the truck too bad.
Yeah.
Here's the
Oh,
rule that I like to go by
by.
on that. If I'm fishing, here's the rule I like to go for that. If I catch a big, huge bass,
Yeah.
that somebody can use in
Yeah.
a tournament,
Yeah.
or a catfish, it's real
Yeah.
big. I let
Yeah.
them go.
Oh yeah, we do
But
too.
If I catch a 4 or 5 pound catfish, only
Yeah.
place he's going is for a grease bass.
That's it right there.
There you go.
We're the exact same way. If it's if it's 3 to 5 pounds, we're taking it home.
That's
We're
right.
taking it home. That's it. Whether it's a bass or whatever.
I know I told your trucks. I'm sorry.
Oh
If you would have Ford, it wouldn't
Oh,
done too much damage.
are you gonna do that? Really? No, you're not. No, you're not doing that. Oh my God. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Stan.
I love Stan to death, but he likes some big Chevys.
Chris won't clog up the chat, but he will clog Troy's toilet. Oh man,
God, no.
really? Oh man, that's brutal.
What?
He said, Chris, Indiana Chris won't clog up the chat, but he will clog Troy's toilet. Oh man, that's bad.
If I get up in the morning time and catch you on my pot, you going to jail. Oh,
If
my
I
goodness.
wake up in the morning, it's full of not today.
That's it. That's exactly it.
There you go.
There you go.
Not today.
I
Yeah,
either get up in
hey,
the morning or the afternoon or evening or whenever I wake up.
I like to get up. I like to get up and turn on YouTube and see Not Today because I know you're doing fine.
Yeah.
What do you want? No, you don't.
Yes.
No,
Give me
you
some.
don't. Yeah. Shit here. Yeah.
Kenna,
The way
Yeah.
I look at it is,
That's it.
if I wake up sometime tomorrow, it's not today.
You're gonna wake up sometime tomorrow. Yes, you are. So we're
I
not
have
going there.
to.
Yeah, you have to.
'Cause I gotta take a shower.
Yeah, you do.
yeah,
I
Yes.
set little tiny goals for him, Troy, and I said, "Well, you have to take a shower today." He said, "Okay." Well, here we are at 10:34. He still hasn't taken a shower
Well, I
yet.
might just take one.
And I told him, I
Just
said,
make
"You
your
know what,
happy
buddy?"
ass happy.
Yeah, that's right. To make my yes. I told him, I said, "You got to take a shower today, buddy. That's it." And so, yeah, there you
You
go.
know, best time to take a shower If
right
I-
before you go to
I
bed.
can take a shower and I can jump into bed.
Yeah. That's
that
what he
what's
likes
wrong?
to do.
That's
Is that
my
what's wrong
best
with him,
shower.
Buck?
Doc.
His back's been hurting him. Yeah. Kenneth's,
Yeah.
Kenneth's back's, I guess, been bothering him. He canceled his show.
Oh, I
week.
know. I
Yeah.
know. Take down his back, Kenneth. His
Hmm?
back has been hurting so bad.
Oh boy.
And it's terrible. It really is.
Let me
You
get
know, I
salt.
think
Yeah.
a couple of natural
Yeah.
drugs. I don't take all that weird crap.
Yeah.
Which one I think for my back? Turmeric,
And
and there's one of
oh, thank you, Don R. Hey, Jody. Welcome back. Welcome back, sister.
Thank you very much, Tyler.
You know, welcome back. It's great
You
to see
might
you.
try turmeric,
Yeah, well,
and then there's no, I can't.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna get me a drink. I'll be
A
right back.
couple others. They're all
okay,
natural.
Troy. All right. Well, he'll be right back, guys. Oh, you're welcome, Jody. You know, you're welcome,
Oh,
sweetheart.
Joy.
You know,
Jody is.
she's awesome. She is awesome. You know, she
Just
is.
so you don't know.
I have several friends, Jody, that follow me on Facebook, and I tell them, I say, you know what? If you got a YouTube channel, and they said, yeah, we do. I said, you need to check out Pontoon Jody
Yeah,
because
she's pretty awesome.
she's representing. And one of my friends, she's like 30 years old. She's got 4 kids under 15. Okay, and she told me, and she told me after she watched your channel, she said, I think I can learn to fish with my kids.
Yeah.
I said, yes, ma'am, you can. Yes, ma'am, you can.
Hard, difficult thing.
So you need to remember, Jody, that you're representing a lot of women. You're representing a lot of women all over the world. You really are. And I was pretty happy with that. I said, there you go. I know it is awesome, isn't it? And I told her, I said, you can take your kids fishing. You can teach them how to do this. And she said, well, I know. She said, well, I know how to fish. My dad taught me how to fish, but I've never taught my kids. I said, well, you need to get your kids out there and you need to get them fishing. And she said, I like that Jody lady. I said, I like her. I said, I like her too.
Yeah, Jody.
She goes, thank you for telling me about her channel. I said, well, there you go.
Yeah, Jody
There
lady,
you go.
pretty cool.
You know, she doesn't ask nobody for nothing.
Yeah,
Everything Jody gets is because she worked for it.
she earned it.
She earned it. Okay?
Yeah, there ain't nothing given her that one.
No, there's not. Yes, they are hurt. Really, Chris, I hadn't seen any. I'm on
Hey, Chucky.
Little Debbie fast.
How you doing, buddy?
Oh, Jody, you're on Little Debbie fast again? Oh, honey.
Whatever.
I remember the last time you tried that. Jeez, honey. It was terrible. Jody.
Say nothing.
Jody, just eat the damn zebra cake.
Zebra cake?
Just eat the damn zebra cake. Okay, Jody? Come on.
Jody,
I love you to death, honey, but yeah, we need to
go in your diet so you gain some weight.
Yeah, Scott needs to gain
I'm
weight.
sorry. I'm not trying to be mean to you at all. Alright?
No.
I didn't mean it that way.
No, he didn't. I can't eat them April 1st. Oh, Jody, man, really?
There you go, Jody. You go, girl.
She said she can't eat Debbie cakes until April 1st. Oh, Jesus.
You
Jody.
go, girl.
You know what I got to say about that?
Oh, my God.
You know what I got to say about that?
Go.
What?
Poor James.
Yeah, I know. There you go. That's a true poor James. Yes, absolutely. Oh my God, that's terrible. That's terrible.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you what.
Jody and
Jody,
my son word. All right,
don't
Andy.
feel,
I
don't
take
feel
a
bad,
hold of
Jody.
you,
'Cause
and I will never ever say nothing derogatory
honey.
about you.
Whatever you decide to do, we're behind you.
Yeah.
don't feel bad, Jody. After all the stuff I've eaten the last 2 days, my wife's fixing to purge me when she gets home.
Poor
Yeah.
James.
You know,
I think the world of you, and
Yeah.
James is a pretty good guy. And
yeah, James seems to be a pretty good guy. I really like him. I do. I think he's funny. Okay? I do.
Maybe.
I like James. I do. I think he's funny as hell. I do. You know?
I could get on that boat with you too. I'd either be freezing or drowning or something on that boat.
Yeah.
You guys have a great time,
Yes, they do.
and I appreciate that. I like
Yeah.
watching it.
Yep, we
And
do.
that's all there is to it.
Yeah, we do.
That's all you get. Okay? I love you guys to death. Both of you.
Mine no matter. I don't even miss them. They're just convenient. Well,
I hear you.
they are
Well, that is
convenient.
true now.
That is true.
I need beer or
Convenience
something.
is a lot of the problem about the things we eat.
Yes, it is.
And I'm guilty of that because I like to use that. We like to order out because, the wife works and she's tired. And that dadgum DoorDash costs us more money.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Troy,
Yeah.
you need to trade this bald-headed guy in for somebody else. And he sure as hell ain't doing you no favor.
I'm
I
gonna,
don't
I'm,
think.
gonna, I'm gonna get me a guy with a big ponytail. Will that do?
There you go, Troy.
Find a new fishing partner, Troy. This guy ain't doing you any good. Man, that guy's just a piece of nothing. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're okay.
No, that's so good.
Hey, Scott,
Huh.
you need to say goodnight.
I'm just having fun.
I know, but you need to say goodnight.
Is the pontoon fixed, Jody?
I'd say goodnight. You would take a shower.
Well, that's why you gotta say goodnight. Just say that.
I think it is. All right. The pontoon is back in service. Well, I guess if the pontoon is fixed, I'll have to
You gotta say goodnight.
cancel the sticker I made for you, calling you Bass Boat Jody. Good deal. The pontoon is fixed.
Say that.
Well, I'm going to throw this little tidbit out there. You think we ought to tell them, or should we wait? Me and my brother, in our not so wisdom minds, have decided, come on over here, that we're going to start a second YouTube channel, and it is going to be fishing.
Oh my God.
And him and I are going to team up, and we have already made the channel, so we are going to call it. Are you ready for this? We have named the second YouTube channel Reels on Wheels fishing.
Oh, that's cool.
What?
I like that.
What?
And we're going
I li-
to, the only thing that's going to be on it is fishing content. We're going to start going out in the pontoon boat and fishing.
I like that.
That's
That's
pretty
cool.
cool. Now, I have to give credit. He come up with that name.
That's cool. I like it. I like it a lot.
Now, my wife does not know yet. And when I tell my wife and he tells his wife, they're going to think we've gone nuts.
Yeah. We've been cooped up in this house for 3 days and had nothing better to do, so we just come up with a channel.
Well, they might believe that. Yes, they might.
Yeah.
Well, guys, we're gonna have to go.
Okay, Joey.
It's been fun. It's been a lot of fun,
Yes,
but
ma'am.
we're gonna have to get down, okay?
All
And
right.
we love, we love you guys, right?
Love you too.
We do. We do. Both of us do. And thank you so much, Troy. And you have a great night, okay? All of y'all have a great
Jody said she's never going to leave you alone again.
What? Yeah.
I'll wait till his wife finds out that we're gonna have another channel. That we're gonna start a YouTube channel together. She's never gonna leave me alone again. You're right. I'm gonna drop this link. Somebody else wants to come up. Come on. Now, if you're in the basement, I don't see you. Say something. Other than that, we're gonna just pick around here and play. But anyway, we wanted to start doing a little bit more. We wanted to start doing some fishing and doing some lives and some videos. And when I started this YouTube channel, unfortunately for me, the fishing place that I had closed, so I didn't get to really do a whole lot of content on it. And this has become the hangout gaming / talk show / whatever I decide to put on there. Moo modeling or whatever y'all want to call it. So for algorithm purposes, we decided to start another channel that's just going to have fishing stuff on it. So that means double the work on editing videos for me, of course. And
You got time. I'll just outfit the boat and take you out.
he says I have time. He spends my time generously. But we are definitely going to have another channel and have some more content on it. So, and it's just going to be fishing. This channel will still be here, though. It will remain going as it is. All right. Let's get back to it. Somebody wants to come up. There's the link. What's going on, David? Good to see you. In case you missed it, Susquehanna Stan, I know you're back there watching. That was 2 6-pound fish I caught. All right. Let's see if we can catch a few more and just sit back, have a little fun. It's probably going to be the last night tonight. Of the nighttime streams. Hang on a second. I want to fix something here. Hang on. I want to do this while I can do it. All right, Mr. Huckleberry, you are now blue, sir. Missy Kennedy. I do have top water lures. I tried one earlier. I have. Let's look at the lures. That's a good thing to do. Let's just look at that. So these are all the lures that are on this game. I have all these lures here. And some of them are not unlocked. So I have just barely unlocked some of these lures. I have, but this is all lures that I can buy with in-game money. And I was playing this game on PS4, and I basically bought the game for PC when I started PC gaming. So I'm still in the process of getting these games, this game unlocked. No, it won't be the last of them. It's not like I'm never going to do it again. But I did them did a couple, 2 or 3. Well, this is the third night because my wife was gone. But there's going to be some more of these. Sometimes on Friday and Saturday night, she watches movies with her friends online. And when she's going to do that, I'm going to stream. But if she's not with her friends that live out of state, setting up a time for them to have their girl talk, then we're usually watching movies or TV or whatever, or playing cards or something. But when she has that, I'm going to start doing a night stream. So there will be more. It will be probably, hey, we're going to talk on the phone tonight, or we're going to watch movies, and I will throw up a thumbnail. So make sure you got the notification bell turned on. May not be much advance notice. Missy said, afraid I time him out. I didn't say that. You did. Oh, my goodness. She timed somebody out the other day by mistake. She says, I'm getting everybody a wrench to keep her from timing anybody out. And that's furthest from the truth. The fact of the matter is I've got the pop-out chat up here tonight. CVA. Because I'm on StreamYard. Because I wanted everybody to have a chance to come up on panel if they wanted to. And I'm able just to add moderators as they come. And Huckleberry comes in my stream every week. So he's been coming a long time. So I like to give everybody that's been coming that's trustworthy a wrench. And if I hadn't got to giving you one yet, it's just because I hadn't got to it. But my regulars need a wrench because everybody can't be here at the same time. And sometimes we get some bots or some knotheads, and I like for y'all to take care of it. So a lot of times I'm on OBS, and you can't really moderate from OBS. You have to actually be on YouTube to moderate. My arrow cursor is messing with you. Stop drinking that beer. There ain't no arrow cursor up there. That's because I'm screen sharing. And I time out people. Yeah, but now Missy uses that. I dropped my phone for an excuse. I think she learned that from Jody. You know, Jody's got that same line, so they got a little line running. I said he thought it was his and it wouldn't move. Yeah. See, it don't show that on OBS, but it does on StreamYard when I'm screen sharing. And I know y'all probably can't hear much of the. Okay, I know y'all probably can't hear much of the game audio, but that's part of doing it on StreamYard. It kind of cuts it out, but there's not much audio to this game anyway. We're going to Susquehanna, Stan and I, we're going to try to do a multiplayer trucking live stream together. That will probably be a night thing sometime when he's off the weekend or something. We can both get on there and multiplayer the truck, and drive it. We've been doing that the last few days. It's been quite fun. He's I got a video I want to show everybody on Tuesday of Stan having a wreck. It's going to be quite enjoyable. We're going to do the trucking game on Tuesday. I'll put the thumbnail up tomorrow. The Pig Patrol. No, I guess I don't know about that channel. You know, there's a lot of good channels out there that we don't know about even. He said, I got a trucker's mouth. Only when we play in private. I don't do that on YouTube.
No, because when I need hangers, I go in there and get them.
Pig Patrol TV. Is that a YouTube channel? Buck Williams? Channel Cats Through the Ice. Really? I like ice fishing. There is okay, I'll check that out. There is a there is a married couple that I watch sometimes on Twitch. They ice fish in Utah, and their channel is Point Blank. And they're quite fun to watch. They really interact well with the chat. I watch a little bit of live streams on Twitch now and then. No, you won't.
What?
The hell you preach. I'm not getting up at 07. You better tell her 8.
I get up at 8. Yeah. What? Take the Caleb back?
I'll have to check that out. But Point Blank, I watch them on Twitch, and it's fun to watch them. And they do a real good job interacting with the chat. All I'm doing is catching snags right in through here. Let me consult with my map real quick, see where I want to go next. Okay. We're going to move this show on down the road. All right. I'm about right here. We're going to make a run on the other side of the lake. Is where we're headed. I've got some spots over here I want to go hit. So let's make a long run. But see you, Chris. Have a good night. Thank you for coming by.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
All right, now that we've got up here, let me consult here now. I need to go over here.
Oh my God. All right, let me.
Y'all are wondering what I'm doing. I'm looking at a map, a hard copy of a map. So I know where I'm going here. I have drove all over this lake to find these spots and made hard copies of it, so I know where to go fish at. And that's what I'm doing, is I'm looking at that copy. I need a printer. That's what I need. So I could print the map out. All right. This game's also got an underwater camera on it. Pretty nifty. I don't use the underwater camera much. I like it to be kind of challenging. Makes it a little bit easier when you can see the fish. But I pretty well try to stay away from using that much. I do use it when I do the online tournaments, and that's because everybody else is, and you're at a severe disadvantage when you don't use it. So they're going to have a online tournament on this lake the 20th of this month, which is in 5 days. And I will probably compete in that. The online tournament is going to be a bunch of gamers that play this game, and they're all going to be fishing for the biggest bag of fish. You get 3 days. I got to fish. You get 3 days of fishing, and you get 3 attempts at each day. So I can fish 3 1-hour attempts. So you get 3 chances at each day. So you whatever your biggest bag is out of 3 attempts for that day is the one that's counted. So if I catch 56 pounds on the first day, and that's the biggest bag I catch, is counted. If I catch a bigger bag on the third day, then that's the one that counts. So I have competed in 2. This is a big one here. This is a tournament fish. There she be. That's a good tournament fish there. I think the first time I was 243 out of 1,500 players. Yeah, that would be kind of cool, wouldn't it? That's a 12-pounder there. Now that's a solid tournament fish there, folks. These little 4 and 3 pounders I've been catching, that won't get the job done tournament day. You need 5 fish in double digits. So I'm probably going to spend the next 4 or 5 days fishing this lake to get ready to compete. There's another fish. Oh, this is a good one too. Hope I don't lose this one. You use that for bait. Where run? He tried to be funny. This is a good one here. I want to play him out slowly. I don't know what it is either. It don't feel like a bass, but I'd like to see him. Just in case I do lose it, I know what it is. What do we got here? What do we got here? Don't jump. If you're a bass, don't jump. If he jumps, I'm probably going to lose him. I don't think this is a bass, though. I didn't really get a good hook set on that. Come on, stay on there. There he comes. What is it? Hey, it is a bass. All right, it's a 6-pounder. That's 18 pounds of fish on 2 casts. So, what's that tell us? Well, that tells me that I need to come back to this spot for tournament day for sure. Let me see if I got this spot marked. Yes, sir. That is marked. And this is the spoon. So I need to put that on the list of solid baits for this lake because it has caught quite a few. He said he uses that for bait for sharks. He said that's a chicken nugget. You're always worried about eating something. That's why and that's why I have run pretty much all over this lake. It takes hours to run all over this lake and make these maps. It's not something you do in 30 minutes. So, but the reason I do it is because I like to do the online tournaments. They have a marker system. I could put a marker down. The problem is that sometimes when they're doing the online tournaments, you lose your markers. The first time I competed in one, I had lost my markers, but I had already been in the habit of making maps on the previous game that didn't have the marker system. So I had made a backup map. So tournament day, when I got loaded in the lake, all my markers were gone. But I had a backup map, so That was a big complaint. Everybody would like to have a fit because they lost all their mark points where their fish were at. So I don't rely on that marker system anymore. That's a dead issue. There's a lot of people mad about that. The people that were running the tournament for this game got hundreds of emails over that. I think the first time they did this tournament, there was 1,500 in it. The last one I wasn't feeling good, so I didn't get in it. I was kind of under the weather. I think they had 2,500 in it last time. I think 69 pounds. 3-day average of 69 pounds won it. It's raining now. Throw a buzz bait. All right, we'll do that. But I'm not going to put it on this rod. I will throw it on. I'll throw it on this rod. Let me change the setup, get that Ned rig out there. Buzz bait. Do I have a buzz bait? I think I do have a buzz bait. I don't own one, but we're going to buy one because I've got the funds to buy it. Buzz bait is on. I need to put my raincoat on. Of course, you listen to air run and then it quits raining. Buzz bait is on. Now he says white Colorado spinner. I make up your mind. That is the problem that you have with an armchair quarterback. They always think they know where to throw the ball. He said, I'm a loser. Well, I hadn't thrown a buzz bait, so we're gonna give it a minute, try it, because it's kind of a free fish for a tournament anyway, so it's good practice. Can you bend right, please?
Yeah.
Is she all right? Everything all right at home? She make it home all right? Dow?
Yeah.
I say, did she make it home all right?
Yeah.
Put a jig. I got a rod with a jig on there. So let's talk about that. Crappie fishing. You can crappie fish on this game. In fact, I've done some lives where I just run around lake fish with smaller lures and caught crappie. Quite enjoyable. A lot of this stuff you can do. He said, I seen it rain. Well, I tell you what, let's do. Just because I'm a crowd pleaser, let's put a spinner bait on there. There you go. You got a spinner bait. Hey, Troy's brother again. Yeah, he's getting me a drink. He's a pretty good fella. Sometime. But he learned from me, so. Let's throw back over here off this little point here where I caught those big fish. This is a white spinner. Oh, fish on. That thing hit the water and he hit it. All right. Well, let's give this a run. I also got a trolling motor on this. I do use the trolling motor some during tournaments. There's a crappie. Has anyone even caught a crappie on one of your jigs? I have. So I used to sell jigs on eBay. There's the link if somebody wants to come up. I used to sell jigs on eBay. I chose to do it on eBay because it was kind of a more controlled environment. And what I mean by that is that when I was doing eBay, there's a fish. There's two right there on that spinner bait. When I was doing eBay, it was basically auctions, and that's when it first started out. And I could kind of do a dozen jigs and sell them. I sold jigs all over the United States, Michigan. I sold jigs, people ice fish with them. So yeah, my jigs have been around. In fact, I had a friend of mine there's a bass. I had a friend of mine that had a gold jig. It was a real nice looking jig. And he paid $4 a jig for this jig. And it had kind of an olive head on it with a gold body and kind of an olive tail, and they had some sort of green string, strip string on it, and it was real nice looking jig. And he paid $4 for them a piece. Oh, I missed a fish. And it was real slow, and we hadn't been catching any to mount anything for a couple of days. But he was catching them. I got one. That thing's getting hit. He hadn't been catching these. We hadn't been catching anything, but he was catching them, and nobody else was. And he told me he paid $4 for those jigs. And I looked at that thing, and I'm like, I could make that. I said, it won't be exact, but it's going to be so close that it's not even going to be funny. And he's like, how much will you? He said, will you make me some? And I'm like, yeah, I'll make some. So I went home that night and made 3 or 4 up. I gave it to him. And he's like, how much do I owe you? I said, nothing. I said, I don't have hardly nothing in that. Let's see if they work. Work just as good. And of course, I made me a couple because he's catching them on them, and I caught fish on them too. So he said, I don't have any. My own family don't have any. And my own brother's trying to get me to tie in jigs. Oh my goodness. That was a sand bass. I said my brother's been begging for jigs for 3 days. You know why he wants me to tie him jigs, don't you? Because he knows they catch fish.
Exactly.
Yeah, he knows. He's seen me wear them out with them. Ah, come on, get in the boat. Give me just a minute. I got to get a little puff here, and I've got a message on Messenger. So let me check that real quick. short breaking action. So I that yellow and pink with that black collar jig, that's a good looking jig. What did you clear coat that with? Because I know you put some coat on that collar. I have got some of Lyle's jigs that I won, and he sent some extras, which Lyle usually does. When he buy jigs from Mr. Lyle Stokes, he throws in a few extras, and he does a nice job. I have got hard as nails. Yeah, that's got a nice shine on it. That color's gonna catch him, Missy. Lyle has a nice jig. He tied me some. And the last batch I got was nice purple and chartreuse, and then black and purple and chartreuse is a good color here. And it's a good color at Whitney, where I'm going to be fishing on the pontoon boat. That dark purple is always good. The good thing about fishing at Whitney is I pretty much know from 25 years of experience of what time of the year where to start with color selection. Whitney is famous starting around October for blue. Now, it's usually a light blue or a dark blue and white that catches them. But later in the year, they go for a little bit darker blue, and a little blue with a little silver and gray in it is a great jig on that lake. Pink and black about December and January is great. Each lake, though, has got their own favorite colors. Every lake I've ever fished, a different lake, another color jig usually reigns supreme. Orange is real good here on Louisville, mainly because the water stays extremely stained all the time. The Cajun cricket color, which is orange and green and got a little black flakes in it, it works real good on Louisville. Yeah, Lyle makes some nice jigs, and he always throws in some extra jigs. I've got some of Lyle's. I've got some of Kim Burnett's jigs. I've got some of my own jigs. I've got some plastics. I have a friend of mine. I'm going to go on down here just a little bit further and see what's down here. Let's change the time of day. We're going to change the time of day. Get it back in the morning time. We're running dark here. I don't want to fish in the dark. Kim Burnett, I got some of his jigs. A friend of mine makes soft plastics. He does a real good job. And in fact, he has his own business, 4B baits. And Brad pours plastic crappie jigs and bass stuff. And he's a family owned business, veteran. He's a veteran, and he makes nice plastics. In fact, I helped Brad test his jigs out before he opened his business. We had to decide, that's a nice fish, we had to decide on what type of plastic solvent we were going to use. We wanted them to last, but we also wanted it to have a great action. So this is a bass. No, it's not. It's a sand bass. So there's about 4 or 5 levels of strength to that soft plastic. So what we decided on was a plastic that was just shy of saltwater quality. Saltwater is pretty tough stuff, and it's kind of stiff because those fish have rough mouths. But we found one that was just under saltwater, and that's what we went with. And his jigs really last, and they stay on the hook, and they don't tear up. Bobby Garland jigs is extremely soft, and they tear up really easy. If you're catching a bunch of fish on Bobby Garland baits, you're gonna go through a lot of baits. But Brad's stuff is good, and it's tough, and like I said, it really does. They last. We didn't want somebody going through a whole package of jigs in a days of fishing. We wanted them to be able to use, use 2 or 3 jigs and still be yes. Yeah, Steve Limits Tackle. Also, that's who Aaron's talking about. Limits Tackle. I think Steve's in Midlothian. Is where he's at, Midlothian, Texas. He also does plastic jigs. Now, Steve also has he has jig tying kits for you folks that want to get started in jig tying. He has jig tying kits, and the price is very reasonable. He gives you a vise, all the tools you need, chenille, and he starts you out with some feathers and things. And if you're looking to get started, I'd contact Steve at Limits Tackle because Steve is fair on his prices. That's also a veteran-owned business. And he gets you started in tying jigs, and it won't cost you a lot of money. And he's also got jig supplies. You can also buy tie jigs from Steve. And if he's still doing that, which I'm sure he is, his tie jigs are tied by veterans. So drive over to that island and try in front of that tree. He's talking about this island right here. Okay, we'll do that. There's a lot of good folks out there that make jigs and make good quality stuff. We'll throw a couple of lures right here around this island. I used to do a lot more tying than I do now. And the truth is that when I set up too long straight, working on them jigs, it really wears on my old back, my legs to set straight. I'm constantly moving this chair around. It reclines and keep comfortable. And I sit at that table too long, it wears me out. So that's why I've slowed down on tying. Steve has also got, or he did have, I'm sure he still does, but he's also got those little blue Gamakatsu jig boxes. And what it is they got slits cut in styrofoam, and you put your hook and your eyelet in those slits, and it holds your jigs in a perfect row. Keeps your jigs separated, keeps them from getting stuck together, and it also keeps them in an organized fashion where you can find your colors easier. Drives me nuts to have a jig box with a bunch of stuff thrown down in it, and I got to dig through everything to find what I'm looking for. So I like to have mine put together. Let's see. We're gonna play for a little while longer. We're not gonna stay over here till 1 o'clock, but or 2 o'clock. We're gonna fish a while longer. Let's throw the spoon around this island here. So I have a lot of contacts, folks that I could set you up with to help you get some jigs if you want them. And it's buying from individuals where you're supporting everyday middle class good people, and not so much the big box stores. And simply put, a lot of this stuff from these people that I'm discussing, their stuff's quality is better. You're gonna run through less of it because it's made better. Like I touched on, the Bobby Garlands are real soft, and you catch 4 or 5 nice fish on them. That jig's pretty well done. Or some of these other plastics, it's made with tougher materials, but doesn't take away from the action, is better. And you go to the big box store and buy jigs, you're going to buy what colors they got in stock. A lot of these guys do custom colors. So if you have a color that's hot on your lake, say like a turquoise blue with black flakes in it, just for instance, these guys will make that for you. Now they're not going to make you 10 of them. You may have to buy them by the 100 because they got to mix the poison up, so to speak, to make them, but they do custom colors. That island right there was a bust. Let's head back around here, get a little further up in this cove and see what we can find. I almost throw that up on the bank. So I probably during this game session, I think I've caught 2 7s, 2 6s. Well, a little bigger than 7 something, 2 7 somethings, 2 6 somethings, and a 5. So it's about 36. That's about 41 pounds. That's probably about 20 pounds short of what I need to be competitive in the tournament. I probably need 60 to 65 pounds each day. So I'm going to have to do a little searching. Right, I did catch that 12. You're right. So, okay. So let's say that I caught 2 7s, 2 6s, and a 12. So that's 14, 34, 36. Yeah. 14, 26. Yeah, that's about 45 pounds fish. So I'm probably about 15 pounds off the pace. So let me tell you what I run into as we're talking about tournament. If you look, and you may not be able to see it on the small device, but if you will look on the top left-hand corner of the screen, there's a fish finder up there. You'll see fish going by from right to left. Underneath that is the water depth. I'm about 25 foot of water right here. And to the right of the depth, it's 74 degrees Fahrenheit. So the first time I done this in an online tournament, let's throw the spinnerbait a minute. The first time I done this in an online tournament, practice. And the weather was the same. Weather rarely changes. So when I did the online tournament, the second round, I looked up and the weather went from 74 Fahrenheit to 44 Fahrenheit. And that's the first thing I noticed. So guess what happened? So all the fish that I had picked up in the first round were not there. They were gone. So the first opportunity, the first hour that I had of the second round, I only caught 3 fish. I found them about the last 4 minutes of that round and caught 3 big ones. The weather changed and they moved. And that was a curveball they threw us. So the next day I went back and fished the next session for that round, and I knew where to go because the weather was the same, and I went back to that spot and ended up catching 52 pounds. So yeah, I may be catching them right here on that point back there at 74 degrees, and if they change the weather, they're going to be totally somewhere else. So the moral of the story is I have to fish this whole lake and learn it. And that's why I've got maps. Or I can go and say, hey, I need to go try this spot because the fish have moved. That goes against the grain of video game fishing, because video game fishing in the old days used to be, if you found a fish, they was going to be there every time. Well, that's not the way the tournament works. And that was a curveball they threw us. And that's why that I make these maps now, because I was stuck like Chuck. And nobody that I know that fished in the tournament knew that was going to happen. That was a surprise curveball that they pitched us. And a lot of people that had found a lot of good fish thought they were going to win this thing bombed because of that reason. but nobody has won it twice. The same players have not won it twice. I think they've had 4 of these. I've competed in 2 out of the 4. And I have decided to compete on the 20th. So I got to go sign up tomorrow and get ready to go. And it will be on this lake. This is a rendition of Lake Ray Roberts, Texas. And this game is totally different than Fishing Sim World, and the same people made this, but they made this game a lot more challenging. I could run over Fishing Sim World and catch them by the droves, but this game's a lot tougher. Let's move this train. So I'm going to have to spend a lot of time this week getting ready for tournament time and making as much money as I can by catching as many fish as I can and unlock as many lures as I can. I'll stop right here for a minute. I'm marking some fish right here. So a little tip for the gamers that may be watching out there that's thinking about purchasing this game. When you have the fish finder on and you're driving down the lake and you pass some fish on the fish finder, they're 3 seconds behind you. So remember that. Don't stop just because you see fish, because you run over those fish, and those fish that just went across that screen are behind me. So theoretically, if you turn the boat around and you run back 1, 2, 3, you should be pretty well close to where the fish are at. And the next tip is you need to fan cast. Just because you see fish going across the screen don't mean they're going to be in one spot. You need to do lots of fan casting. I actually was in the top 300 the last time I competed in these online tournaments, and these clothes I've got on was one of the prizes. Only the top 300 got one of these outfits. It's not a moo-moo.
Oh, you're talking about on the game outfit.
I'm talking about the game outfit, not a moo-moo. Not a moo-moo. And as I told y'all last night, I do not wear moo-moos. I wear men's nightshirts. And I know if Missy Kennedy's back there, she's probably typing right now. Let's see. Well, I'll tell you, I've caught right here. It tells you I've caught 52 pounds. I see if y'all can see it. Yeah, y'all can see the mouse cursor. Right here is where it says I've caught 52 pounds of fish. 52.15. We still got 11 people hovering back there, watching me not catch any fish. We're going to play a little longer. I'm not going to play to 2 o'clock in the morning this time. We're going to shut it down a little earlier tonight. We are going to play a little while longer. Let me say thank you to all my folks that watch in the background. I have people that watch in the background that don't come into chat. I appreciate y'all watching. I get questions now and then about some of the gaming, and it's like anything else. We try to pass on information to help each other because everybody's trying to learn. I'm certainly no great player, but I do work to get better, and I do enjoy competing in these tournaments, and I learn a lot of stuff from other people, and sometimes they learn a lot from me. You don't. I don't have anybody that watches me in the background because I got a moo-moo on. I knew it. I knew you was back there lurking. Missy Kennedy, Comic of the Year. Oh my goodness. You wait till me and Jody get up there and do our little fishing thing, and each of us has got a flyer to moo-moo on in. There'll be screenshots galore for that, won't there? You don't know, I may have a whole following for, I may start a whole following for moo-moo lovers. You can't ever tell. She lied to you. You can't tell the people that, Missy Kennedy. Oh my goodness. I wish you could buy jigs for 50 cents a piece. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? God, I've seen them jigs somewhere $3, $4 a piece. Listen, if I could get $4 a piece for a jig, I'd be tying jigs. I guarantee you that. For no more than it costs me to tie one, if I had a base to sell them at $4 a piece, yeah, Fatty would be over in front of that jig tying table a lot. There's a big fish showing on the screen up here, but I'm not catching any. And this is 8 foot of water. So in a scenario like this, you just kind of got a lure throw is what you got to do. And we're going to change lures and see what we can do. Now these big lures are big fish catchers. We're going to try this one right here. This is a 7-inch swim bait. Now this is something that, back to the tournament fishing, I'm going to throw these in a tournament because I'm looking for big fish. So we're going to try this right here on this flat, see what happens. Yes, Troy, I do. I get emails daily about the guy in the moo-moo. And even Alvin Lewis does too. He's got so many now. He refers them to me. Well, I guess I'm getting to be a popular star. I'm gonna need you and Alvin Lewis to handle my emails for me. You know, that's what. Now look, I got a big bass on. I see that switch made a difference. Oh, that's a big old crappie now. That looked like a bass. You joker. I don't think I've ever caught a crappie on that big swim bait. Alvin Lewis. Well, you and Alvin, y'all need to shuttle my emails. I'm gonna start a Moo Moo gaming trend. I'm gonna be popular as RuPaul. I reckon I can get some money on my PayPal if I start wearing different Moo Moos. Hey, I could get sponsored by a Moo Moo company. Instead of selling, getting sponsored by rods and reels and spooks and all that, I get a Moo Moo contract. They pay it up, buddy. Hell, I'll get up here in a pink one. That won't make me no different. Oh, I have to apologize so many times a day when I go to the restaurant. They ask me what I want, and the first thing that comes out of my mouth is, "I'm sorry, ma'am. I'll take it." Oh Lord, bitch is the devil, and there it comes. Alvin Lewis, you stop telling people that. If you order 10 dozen jigs, Troy will throw in a Moo Moo. I knew you was back there, Alvin Lewis. Oh my goodness. He says, start calling them Moo Moo jigs. Well, if I start selling jigs, I'm gonna start calling them Moo Moo jigs. Just so that if Missy gets some of my jigs and she catches a fish, she'd say, I caught that on a Moo Moo jig. Troy's custom gameplay in Moo Moo. Oh Lord.
You and Jody go online together and call it Moo Moo Madness.
That's a good idea. I'm gonna tell, and now just come up. You know, that's the second great name he's come up with tonight. He said that me and Jody go online and fish, and I host, and she fishes in a Moo Moo. We're gonna call it Moo Moo Madness. Oh my goodness. I'll probably get an email from Jody in the morning. You know I wasn't serious about that, right? Oh my goodness. Oh my. Oh, you guys make me laugh. Y'all are so funny. Well, that lure didn't get it. Let's change colors and try something else. Now, don't you go in there.
Hey,
Don't you go in there. My little dog, she wants to go in the bedroom. That's her way of telling me it's time to go to bed, is what she's doing. And she'll go in there and want me to come to go to bed. That dog sleeps with me every night. Don't forget the free tackle bag too, Alvin. He makes promises. His Tweety Bird mouth. I make promises I can't keep. I ain't made you no promises. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, I'm fixing to change this over to another swim bait here. We're gonna put a jig head on this. We're gonna put a 1/2 ounce. Now we're gonna put a 1/4, and we're gonna change this over to a shad looking swim bait. See, there's a lot of these lures I hadn't unlocked. All right, we're gonna throw this. Now everybody gonna get a kick out of this. Now, if you will refer to this lure here, that is called, and I did not name this. This is called this from the game. This is called the booty shaker. So I am going to fish with a booty shaker in my moo on live. And now it is raining. Albert Lewis, I don't know if you heard me earlier, but I was playing truck driving game with Stan today, and I was following him because I wanted to get him on, and I recorded the game session, and I got a video of him today having a wreck, and it is priceless. I cannot wait for you guys to see it. It is priceless. It really is. The Moo Moo Man with the boots and the lure shaker. Yeah, you got that right. I can't wait for y'all to see that wreck. I knew he's fixing to lose it, and all I could do was grunt. Oh my goodness. Priceless. Somebody's worse than me, Alvin Lewis. So let's look at the underwater camera here. Let's see what's down here. We got an underwater camera. There's a big bass back there. I don't use this much, but every now and then I like to take a little sneak peek, see what's down there. There's some big old fish back there. See, they're there. I just got to figure out what they're going to hit. Yeah, he's worse than I am, Alvin. I got pictures and videos for the live on Tuesday that I have spent today making, and it is priceless. And I got a good shot of it too. We did about, I think him and I done about 4 loads yesterday and 3 loads today. We've been spending a lot of time on there playing. We're doing a convoy. I think we're going to do a live. Stan works usually when I'm doing live, so we're going to have to do a live on the weekend. Maybe during the day sometime we'll get together and do one. We'll both be in a convoy. You going trout fishing tomorrow? You catch some fish, you show me some pictures. We fixing to shut it down here anyway, but I want you to send me some pictures if you catch some fish. You going to use some of them jigs? I want to see if you catch some, I want to see the fish and what jig you caught them on. I like stuff like that. It's always interesting to see what they bite. Doggone things don't ever bite the same thing every day. I will for sure. Thank you. I look forward to it. I want to come back to this spot tomorrow and see if I can figure these fish out. I need this spot for tournament time. There's some big bass back there. Trout is calling her name, she says. She sent me a picture the other day. She had a sink full of them doggone trouts. Nice trouts. Steve Block. Hog Legs going live in an hour. Troy won't be here in an hour. Troy's going to throw one more lure about 5 or 6 times, and that's going to be the wrap tonight, boys and girls. Yeah, I know. I seen he was on, had his thumbnail up. We're not gonna be on here that long. I'll graciously step aside and let Mr. Hogg have it. Boss Hogg can have it. I'll get up in the morning and turn him on and drink my coffee. Hog Leg is my morning coffee show. Either him or Kenneth, whoever's on. I have a little coffee and a little hog every morning. I got to come back over here to the bar and see if I can figure these doggone fish out, because there's some big fish back there, and I need these fish for tournament time. Oh, look, I got a hit. All right. That's a bass. That's a pretty good fish, too. He's not no giant, but you got this driving down. I highly doubt that. All right, we're going to make a couple more throws, see if we can catch one more. I highly doubt that. That's 6 pounds. That'll help. That's a solid keeper. Troy might be your boys. Huh. It ain't neither. I'm going to tell you right now, Cowboys going to lose tomorrow night. Now, you watch what I tell you. I ain't got no faith in them. They played so bad for 4 weeks. They started out playing bad against Houston. They almost lost to the Texans, worst team in football, and they hadn't played worth a darn since. I ain't got no faith in them. They're going to probably lose. And that's all they've done all week is talk about, we're ready to play and all that. Listen, them Cowboys has got an average team, above average at best. They don't have a good enough football team to just turn it on and win. They probably gonna go up there and get beat. They thinking they got a team that they can just go up there and say, hey, all of a sudden we got it together. We're going to go up there and win today. They don't have that good of a team. And Dak Prescott ain't played worth a darn. And I don't think he's healthy. I think that thumb is more problem than they're willing to admit. I think that thumb is giving him trouble and they just ain't telling him. Because his throws have not been good. Well, now we know Tampa Bay not that good. Now we know that. But one thing that Tampa Bay got that the Cowboys ain't got, and that's Tom Brady. And when it comes down to two teams trying to get over the hill, if you bet against Tom Brady, you're probably going to get beat. I hope they win, but I don't think so. God dog, I missed that fish. Golly. Come on, Troy, get it together. Oh, you probably going to get your wish. Because they sure hadn't played good. They hadn't played good in weeks. I don't think that. I don't think they'll win. If Tampa Bay could run the football tomorrow night successfully, the Cowboys are going to lose. If they stop them from running the ball and they can get a lead and pin their ears back and go after Brady, they got a chance to win. Because we know if Brady gets out of the pocket and goes to running, he's not the quarterback he is if he's standing flat-footed. Tampa could run the ball and they can run a little play action fake here and there. Cowboys won't win that game. You got to get Brady out of the pocket and get him on the move. You can't let him stand back there for 5 seconds and throw the football or you're a dead duck. Well, they don't. They got a speed defense. They're lacking strength up front. And where they get into trouble is they can't stop the run. They got a good pass rush, but they can't stop the run consistently. And that's where they lose. And you can't cover those guys for 5 and 6 seconds. And if the Cowboys not getting a pass rush, I don't care who's back there covering. You're not going to cover NFL wide receivers 5 or 6 seconds. They're going to be open. And if they're too worried about not stopping the run and they're not getting the pass rush like they should, they're going to lose. But Dak has got to play better. His throws have been off. His throws haven't been good, and his decision-making has been poor. Yep. And the Cowboys struggle with that because their size up front is not. They don't have the big hefty lifters in the middle to stop it. You gotta have some heavyweights in there. And I'm not talking about fat boys. I'm talking about good 300-pound strong defensive linemen. If you can't clog up the middle, you're in trouble. We'll see. Cowboys are close to having a great football team. They need a few more players. If Jerry Jones don't decide to fire the coach and bring in an idiot, they might have a chance next year. But now Jerry's famous for getting rid of a good football coach, and bringing in average Joe. Hence, getting rid of Jimmy Johnson and bringing in Barry Switzer. Barry Switzer was a manager of a winning football team. But when it come down to decision time about trying to win on his own, he did win a Super Bowl, but he won that Super Bowl with Jimmy's team. Not Barry's team. He was just the babysitter. Jerry fire McCarthy and bring in somebody. Probably provoke from within side, and it'll be a disaster. They'll be back to 5-11 in 2 years. But it's his football team. He's the guy with the big bucks. All right, boys and girls, I have enjoyed it. I thank you for coming by and spending a little time with me on this Sunday night. But that is the end of this show. That's all, folks. And until next time, bring in Troy and the Moo Moo team. Good night again. Lord, I'm as bad as Don R. Well, yeah, you are. But I still love you anyway. Y'all be good. I'm glad to see you. I'll see you on Tuesday. Mama will be home tomorrow night, and I got to catch up and listen to all the good times she had and listen to all the fun she had, and she'll be ready to talk, and I might even get some sugars tomorrow. I'll see y'all Tuesday at 1 o'clock. We're going to drive the truck. Enjoyed it. God bless you.